He's supposed to be here at 4, and it's 10 till now. I hope he gets here soon.
I can't believe that your dad's gonna give blood. Isn't he scared of the needle?
No way. He gives blood every 8 weeks, usually at the blood center. But he decided to come to our blood drive to see what it's like.
Why don't we go see what it's like? Excuse me, have you collected a lot of blood?
Well, we're just getting started right now, but we do have quite a few people signed up for the blood drive.
You'd probably get a lot more people if you let the kids donate.
Well, that's probably true, but we do have some rules, and one of those is that you must be at least 17 years old to donate. Can you think of any other things in life that require age limits?
Well, you have to be 5 before you can start school.
Yeah, and you have to be 16 to drive a car. My brother's birthday is next month, and all he talks about is getting his license.
That's right. We do have some other rules too, like you must weigh at least 110 pounds to donate. Does anybody know why that's true?
That's to make sure you have enough blood in your body, so you can share some. If you're too little, you might not have enough left for you.
That's right. Why don't you come over here so I can show you something? Maybe you've seen this before. These milk cartons represent about how much blood I have in my body, and one blood donation is equal to about 1 pint. So I can give some blood because my body's gonna make more right away. Now you guys have about 4 or 5 pints of blood in your body, and so you'd have to wait until you're bigger to donate.
What else do you have to do to give blood?
Well, we'd ask that you be healthy and also that you show a form of ID, like a blood donor card or your driver's license.
Just like when we rent a movie.
Have you ever gotten a magazine or a catalog in the mail and your name's been completely misspelled? Well, a blood donation is much more important than that, and that's why we need all the information correct. So that's why we ask for the form of ID.
What do you do with the blood after it's donated?
Well, I'd really like to take you back to the blood center and show you all the exciting things that we do to get the blood ready for the patients. But I've got some things to do over here with the blood drive.
I know. Let's use our imaginations. Are we at the blood center?
Welcome to the blood center. This is the laboratory where we test the blood to make sure donations are safe for patients. You know how sometimes you get a cold from a friend, or maybe you got the chickenpox one time? Well, those diseases are caused by viruses. If someone needs a blood transfusion, we want to make sure that the blood doesn't have any viruses that might make the patient even sicker. Do you guys use computers in your school?
Yeah.
Well, we use them here too. The computers help run the machines that test the blood, and they also help us to track the test results. We get a sample from each donation in a test tube like this one. While we're testing the samples, the people in the component lab are making sure the blood is ready for patients.
The component lab? What's that?
Well, if you go through that door, you'll see.
Come on, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Welcome to the component lab. This is...
Wait, what's a component?
If we had something made out of blocks and we took it apart, we'd have several pieces and parts. Blood is the same way. If blood were made out of blocks, we'd have 3 different blocks. We'd have red blood cells, we'd have plasma, and we'd have platelets. Red blood cells is what carries the oxygen throughout our body, and plasma is the liquid part that carries the red blood cells along. Ooh, what happened to your knee?
I fell off my bike. You should have seen it yesterday. It was really bleeding.
I bet it was. Even when we hurt ourselves, we have a blood component to help us stop bleeding, and that's called platelets. Let me show you what platelets look like. Come on. These are the platelets I was telling you guys about.
But how does the blood get to the people who need it?
These are the people getting the blood ready to take out to the hospitals. They work very fast because patients are waiting for that blood. It'll go help people that have been hurt in accidents or people who are very, very sick. How many of you guys watch cartoons on Saturday morning and watch the superheroes beat up the bad guys?
Yeah, they're the best!
All right, guys, I want to tell you something very important. You don't have to know karate, and you don't have to wear a cape to be a superhero. You can be a hero by donating blood. When you get old enough, give blood, and you'll have the greatest power of all, the power to save lives. Guys, it's getting late. It's time to get back to the blood drive. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye! Hey, wow!
That was cool.
Oh, here he is.
Hi, Josh.
I'm glad you're here. You almost missed it. Did you bring your ID?
I sure did. I've got it right here.
Why do you donate?
Well, remember when Grandma used blood for her hip surgery? And Mom was in that car accident and she needed blood for that too. And even you, when you were born, you were real small and you needed blood to get off to a good start. So I donate blood for all the grandmas and all the moms and all the little babies who need blood because you're so precious to me.